First, I want to start off saying congratulations to Tom Brady on getting his 7th Super Bowl ring, his 5th career Super Bowl MVP, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for being Super Bowl 55 champions. This was an historically great Super Bowl run for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. At age 43, coming off a season where he had one of the worst seasons of his career, they told him he was washed. He didn't have it anymore. He's better off retiring. He's a system quarterback. Goes to a new system with no OTAs, no training camp, no preseason, has a fantastic regular season, and has one of the best playoff runs in terms of competition probably in his entire career, beating Drew Brees and the Saints in the Superdome, beating Aaron Rodgers at Lambeau Field, and then beating the greatest quarterback in the game in Patrick Mahomes on Sunday. But you know what the thing about this is? This matchup was not about Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes. They actually got the Super Bowl MVP wrong, which I'm not surprised about. The real Super Bowl MVP should go to Todd Bowles and that Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense because they were the difference in this game and they deserve all of the credit. People love, in terms of casual fans, in terms of the media, they love to make the narratives. It's all about a quarterback matchup. They get all the blame when they lose and they get all the credit where they win. But if people who actually know football and know what they're talking about understand that's not the case and you actually need context behind your argument of what you're trying to make. And it's not just about quarterback wins and losses, because wins and losses is actually a team accomplishment and a team stat. That is not an individual accomplishment. So to get into it, the thing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, they were absolutely fantastic. The Chiefs were missing both of their offensive tackles. So right then and there, they didn't really have a fighter's chance, which this was a top 5 defense all along that I've been raving about and told you all that's why they will go to the Super Bowl, because of that defense. And if you're going to ask Tom Brady to manage a game, he's probably the best in the league in terms of managing a game, which he did yesterday, and he's done all postseason long, and he's done all regular season, as great as he was. They put so much pressure on Patrick Mahomes. They had 29 pressures on Pat Mahomes, which was the most in Super Bowl history. If you put pressure on any quarterback in the league or any quarterback in NFL history, they will not be the same guy that we are accustomed to seeing. Despite all that, Mahomes' numbers, for all the stat geeks out there who love stats and swear by stats, Mahomes' numbers, you look at his performance, 270 yards, 2 interceptions, he probably played the worst game of his career. Sure, you could say that's the worst game of his career, but you need context behind it. I thought Mahomes was great yesterday. I'm going to call a spade a spade. Mahomes was actually great yesterday. And the ones who know how to argue with context and don't swear by stats will understand that. Tyreek Hill dropped a touchdown pass in the first quarter where Mahomes rolls to his left, going the wrong way, throws off his back foot, hits Tyreek Hill in the helmet, and drops a touchdown pass in the first quarter. Again, momentum swing. On third down, Travis Kelce drops a key pass. That would have been a first down. Again, another momentum swing. Hit him right in the hands. And then late in the game, Williams drops a touchdown pass. Hits him in the helmet, which that was probably the best throw I've ever seen in my lifetime. Mahomes scrambling in the backfield, running for his life, throws the ball parallel to the ground in double coverage and still hits his target in the helmet. Mahomes was fantastic. He was making otherworldly plays, and this is why I call him the greatest talent at the quarterback position I have ever seen and we have ever seen in our lifetimes. So in terms of that, Mahomes was fantastic. But when you have an offensive line that cannot block for you and you're running for your life, of course that you're never going to be able to be successful. He had no time in the pocket. He had to just run for his life. Oh, not to mention, on a bad toe that he will be getting surgery on in the offseason. Let's not forget about that. And that Bucs front was phenomenal, and they've been amazing all year long. Jason Pierre-Paul, the Ndamukong Suh and those boys, they were fantastic. And again, Todd Bowles, this is where I got to give credit to Todd Bowles. We know what happened in Week 12. Tyreek Hill was left one-on-one, received for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. He was a no-show yesterday. He was a no-show. Why? Because he had safety help over the top, and he was doubled basically the entire game. Travis Kelce, same thing. The idea behind beating the Chiefs is you got to contain those guys. Mahomes is going to get his numbers. Sure, he's going to do his thing. But in terms of guys like that, in terms of Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, you have to double him, which the Buccaneers did. And this is where you got to give credit to Todd Bowles. It seems like this is a common theme that Brady always has the defense on his side, which is helping him win championships. As great as Brady is, sure, he was good. He was great yesterday. But in terms of that, he picked apart a piss-poor defense. And now to flip the script in terms of the Chiefs' defense, they were a disaster. I've been saying all year long. They are reminding me of that 2018 defense that was 31st in the league. They were awful yesterday. They were awful. Tom Brady had time in the pocket to take a nap, call his wife, maybe read a book or two in the pocket, and then make a decision where he wanted to throw the football. So if you're going to give Tom Brady, who's regarded as the greatest quarterback of all time in the pocket, and then have a defense basically control the game and take out the top offense in the league and ask him to manage a game, of course Brady's going to be successful. That's how he's been successful his entire year. As great as Brady is, he's even a better game manager, which we saw in Sunday's game. That's the thing with actually context behind this game. And what really set the tone, Tyrann Mathieu catches an interception, penalty, overturns the interception. Time and time again, the Chiefs had opportunities to get off the field, and they just kept shooting themselves in the foot with penalty after penalty after penalty. You need to be disciplined. You need to get pressure on Brady if you want to beat that Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. And the Chiefs simply did not do it. They were outmatched on both sides of the ball. And again, this matchup was not Tom Brady versus Pat Mahomes. This is the Chiefs versus the Bucs. And at the end of the day, what I said last segment, defense wins championships. We saw that again yesterday. In 2018, the Patriots beat the Chiefs. It was because of the Chiefs' piss-poor defense. It was not about Patrick Mahomes. Dee Ford lining up 6 inches offside is why the Chiefs did not go to the Super Bowl in 2018. And then this year again, the Chiefs' offensive line was a complete disaster, and the Bucs' defense shut down the best offense in the league by a wide margin. That was a special defensive performance. Again, congratulations to Tom Brady on your 5th Super Bowl MVP, seventh ring. But at the end of the day, the real Super Bowl MVP was Todd Bowles and that Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, because they are the true reason why the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are standing today as Super Bowl 55 champions. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of Super Bowl 55. Were you shocked? Did Tom Brady deserve that Super Bowl MVP? Or was it really the defense why they won it? Let me know in the comment section below what you think of that game. And please let me know, again, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at The Falco Takeaway for more of my content.